And we're live. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the stream tonight. We've got a little bit of late night action coming to you from Denver, Colorado. Out west, big matchup. It's only the preseason, but anytime these two teams play each other, it's usually a pretty fun time. And we've got the Vegas Golden Knights against the Colorado Avalanche. Two of the best Western Conference teams. They met in the playoffs last year, had an incredible series in the second round last season, and both looking to be at the top of their respective divisions. And they're again a playoff level team that is not just a playoff level team, but a top team in the Western Conference and a team that is contending for a Stanley Cup. So, This is going to be a fun one here. This is going to be a fun one here between these two. I don't know the rosters edited. I have no idea. No idea who the starting goaltender is. Don't know anything about this game and who's playing. I'm literally just turned it on, so I really have no idea. You can probably look on Twitter and find out, but I'm just waiting for them to start the game here. So, literally the game just came on. I am watching on ESPN Plus. If you're, that's where you'd have to watch it if you are not in either of these teams' home markets. If you are in either of these teams' home markets, I imagine that it would be on your local regional network that the games are usually on when they're not nationally televised. But for anyone outside of that, like me, it's on ESPN Plus. So they are in Colorado. Got the Altitude Sports feed up here. And we'll see who's playing tonight. If any of the big guns are out there, if all of the big guns are out there. We're getting pretty late in the preseason. It's like the last few preseason games now. So we are getting pretty late in the preseason, which means you're going to see a lot of NHL regulars getting ready for the start of the season in a lot of these games. So we shall see who is in the lineup for these guys tonight. Let's see. Oilers man edited. Stefan, Eric, Kyle, Bubbaloo, Brandon. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you guys all so much for being here. Very, very, very much appreciated. Great to have you guys in the chat as we get ready tonight. And they're talking about Colorado's top line. So that makes me believe that those guys are going to be playing tonight. Landeskog, McKinnon, and Rantanen. They're doing a bit of a feature on them here before the game starts. So I would imagine that if they're talking in depth about them, that they're going to be playing tonight. So let's see here. Toronto scored it 6-2. Thank you for the update there, Kyle. Much, much, much appreciated. I can update that right now. Toronto is up 6-2 over Montreal in the third period. So let's see. They're showing their lineup from the playoffs last year. I guess they're probably gonna go over the changes that have happened this offseason with this team. So obviously Saad is gone, Donskoy is gone, Pierre-Edouard Bellemare is gone. That's just the forward group. On defense, Ryan Graves is gone. Grubauer's gone in goal, so definitely a number of changes for the Colorado Avalanche this offseason. Connor Timmins gone as well. Patrick Nemeth is gone. So really, the top three for the Avalanche stay the same, but the bottom three all change. Ryan Murray comes into the lineup. Looks like Murray might be playing tonight. Let me see if I can find something as far as who's playing and who's not. I don't want to be guessing. I mean, I could just kind of wait till they're out there on the ice, but I kind of want to see if I can find anything. Definitely, Eric. Florida should be a good team this year, without a doubt. Without a doubt. Let's see. Avalanche here. Projected lineup. Okay. All right, so it looks like no Landeskog, but McKinnon and Rantanen are both playing. Rant is going to be on the wing with them. He's, I think, from the University of Minnesota. He's a young kid. Nishushkin, Kadri, and Burakovsky is their second line. Mateau, Bowers, and Magna, the third line. Maltsev, Sakura, and Sherwood, the fourth line. On defense, Ryan Murray and Justin Barron. Dennis Gilbert and Jack Johnson. And Curtis McDermott and Roland McKeown are the bottom pair. And in goal is Francouz. So Pavel Francouz, we're going to see. He didn't play at all last year, but he's coming back for Colorado this year, likely to be the backup to Darcy Kemper. So he looks like he's the starting goaltender tonight with Jonas Johansson backing him up. So that's Colorado. So, again, a mix of NHL guys and AHL guys, a mix, which we've seen a lot of this preseason, where a lot of teams haven't gone their full NHL lineup yet, and a lot of teams have, for early on, put out guys that are, mostly AHL guys and prospects, but this is a very mixed lineup with NHL, AHL, and now Vegas, Carrier, Carlson, and Smith, Stevenson, Krebs, and Ronberg. I don't know anything about him. Janmark, Patrick, and Kolasar. Barchi, Lesishin, and Brown up front. So, again, pretty mixed. Logan Thompson's the starting goaltender. And Martinez and Pietrangelo are both playing. Haig and Whitecloud are playing. And Miramonov and Coughlin are playing. So pretty NHL-heavy defense core there. Forward group is very mixed, and obviously Logan Thompson is in goal, so he's their third goaltender. So that's what we're looking at for a lineup for Vegas, according to, the Vegas Golden Knights' own Twitter feed. So both lineups pretty mixed, it seems here. Between AHL/prospects and then regular NHL guys. This should be a good game. Fairly evenly matched lineups, I think. It's not like one team's playing a bunch of prospects and the other team's playing their NHL, starters. So it seems to be pretty evenly matched, which is good. Hopefully we get a great game. And we're getting ready here. Puck drop should only be a minute or two away now. And we'll have first period action between the Vegas Golden Knights and Colorado Avalanche. This should be a really fun one, even though it is only preseason. It's always a great time when these two teams meet up. So pretty excited for this. Don't forget, I'll be back tomorrow night for my final game stream of the preseason. Is Washington against Boston tomorrow night at 7 p.m. That is that's my last preseason stream. And then my next game stream after tomorrow will be opening night between doubleheader, starting with Pittsburgh and Tampa Bay, and then Vegas and Seattle to close out the night. So regular season hockey is exactly 1 week away from tonight, and we are getting really, really close. Cannot wait. It's going to be a really fun time. So it would mean a lot if you guys could hit the thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. It helps the channel so much. And I cover the entire NHL, so fans of all teams are welcome and wanted here. And the more likes on the video, the more people get in the chat watching it with us and having some fun. So it really does help out a lot, more than you probably realize. It's very, very grateful and appreciated when you guys do that. All right, we are ready. We are lined up at center ice, and we are underway. Vegas wins the opening face-off back. Thompson in goal for Vegas. Francouz in goal for Colorado. And this one has begun, as this one is sent around. Colorado in their own zone, trying to bring it out. McKinnon can't clear it. Kept in there. Back behind Francouz. Yeah, Eric, I mean, I'm not really big into baseball at all, but yeah. I mean, they're my hometown team, but I just really don't watch baseball much at all. As that one gets moved up now, flipped out of the defensive zone. Taken back there by Vegas. They'll regroup now in their own end. 40 seconds into this one, Vegas goes D to D. Moving it up now through the middle, and that one going to be offsides. Colorado takes it back. They're in their own zone now, regrouping. Burakovsky back to his defenseman. Worked up now. Over the red line. Taken away there, though. Vegas back in on the forecheck. Around his own goal. Good play there by Colorado, and they're able to clear it out. Can't maintain possession, though, but it rolls all the way in there on Thompson, and that's going to be a whistle. Nishushkin gave him a little bit of a snow shower in front. The Vegas Golden Knights came over to say something about that, but it's going to be an offensive zone face-off for the Colorado Avalanche coming up here. That one puck drop, taken back. Vegas wins it defensively. Alec Martinez up the boards. That one goes out to the neutral zone, but deflects up and out of play, and we're going to get another quick whistle and stoppage here. Just a minute and 12 seconds in. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you all so much for watching. Great to see some more people piling in the chat. Thank you guys so much for being here. Very, very much appreciated. As we got a late night stream here out west. Vegas and Colorado preseason game should be a fun one. And we got another ozone draw here for the Avalanche. They can't win this one either, though. Pietrangelo off glass. And that one is cleared by Vegas. It goes all the way down the ice, though. And that's going to be an icing call. And Colorado will now get a third opportunity to get an offensive zone face-off. Maybe this one they can finally win. They've lost them both so far. Taken now, played there. Vegas wins another drawback and trying to work it out. Up the boards. Not able to get it by, though. Kept in by the Avalanche. They'll go hard in on the forecheck. Magna gets some help from Mateau there. Down in the corner with it now. Back behind the net all the way around. Up the sideboard. Good pinch there by McKeown. And that one comes out of the zone. Wasn't able to keep it in. The Colorado defenseman, they're going to have to tag up. Cap, what is going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for coming by. Much, much appreciated. This one's down in the corner now. Vegas in the offensive end. Things getting a little physical. Curtis McDermott throwing the weight around. That one taken now. Colorado still trying to clear. Not able to. Vegas with good forechecking pressure. Out in front. High slot. Shot there and a glove save by Francouz. Steven, what is going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. We get an icing call against the Avalanche there. Nice stop by Francouz here. High slot shot, and he was able to fend that one off. Coughlin threw that one on goal. Really didn't have anyone near him, but Francouz gets a piece of the glove on it. So it's taken now. 17:45 to go in the first. A lot of whistles here early. As it's been a choppy start, but Maltsev is taking this draw against Patrick Brown, and Maltsev wins it back for the Avalanche. They get it up, but not out of their zone. Not a good job there trying to clear it, and now Francouz has to make another glove save, and now we're going to get a little pushing after the whistle. Sherwood in there, McDermott in there. It dies down quickly, though, as Dennis Gilbert got tied up with one of the Vegas players, but no real violence after the play, and it breaks up. It will be another offensive zone draw for the Golden Knights. Hey, Gerry, what is going on? Andrew, what is going on? Welcome in. Offensive zone draw there. Won by Vegas. Keeping it in now. Here's White Cloud. Down on the half boards. He sends it back. Welcome in, everyone. Thank you guys so much for watching. Much, much appreciated. Puck is down low. Vegas hard in on the forecheck here. Trying to keep it in the O-zone. Taken away, though, by Justin Barron. He can't clear it out. Second opportunity. Colorado finally gets it to the neutral zone, and that one is going to get whistled down. Riley Smith brought it back in. It just went over the line. And that is going to be a neutral zone draw here with 17:09 to go in the first. And the choppy start continues. A lot of whistles early in this one. Taken now. Dumped into the offensive zone. Vegas has to regroup after Colorado clears. Up into the offensive end again. Trying to get some sustained pressure here. Colorado trying to work it out. Not able to. Second opportunity. That one goes off a skate. Still in the offensive zone. Down in the corner now. Played around by the Golden Knights. Janmark with it on the far side. Mia, what is going on? Welcome in. Here's a chance for Vegas. And they score! The first goal of the game belongs to Keegan Colasar. After Colorado can't get it out of their own end. And he walks in front and rips one by Francouz. 1-0 Golden Knights. And we have our first goal of the game. Keegan Colasar walks in front all alone and rips one by. As a breakdown defensively there by the Avalanche. Yo, Peyton, what is going on, bro? Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. Much, much appreciated. Anthony, what is going on? Welcome. Thank you so much for watching. Much, much appreciated. Great to see everybody in the chat. Vegas has just taken a 1-0 lead on a goal from Keegan Colasar. Defensive breakdown for the Avalanche. Let him walk in all alone and rip one by Francouz. He's taken now. Avs setting up in the offensive zone, trying to get this goal back as it's sent down low. Sent out in front now into the slot. Good defensive play there, though, by Vegas. They move it up. Taking now Vegas into the offensive zone, trying to get behind the D. They go around the net now. Couldn't get a shot off. Played in the corner. Couple guys after it for each team. Barchi in there. Sven Barchi, longtime Vancouver Canuck. Now a member of the Vegas Golden Knights. Probably going to be an AHL guy. His career's definitely kind of faltered the past few years. But a depth piece now for the Golden Knights after being in Vancouver for a long time. 15-15 to go here in the first. Colorado works it out of their end. Dumped now into the offensive zone. And that one is backhanded in. Vegas in after it. Down in the corner, though, played by Dennis Gilbert. Colorado looking to work it out. Gilbert and McDermott, the D pair. Carrier with a nice body check there on McDermott. You don't see him get hit very often. Usually he's doing the hitting. But Carrier goes in and lays it on him. Now Colorado in the offensive end. Trying to keep possession. Deflection in there on Thompson. Magno was able to get a stick on that one. But Thompson stays strong in the crease and covers that one up. It will be an offensive zone face-off for the Avalanche here in the first period action. My team is not winning or is not playing tonight, Anthony. So I get to watch. I get to watch my team tomorrow. What's going on, Will? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Cheyenne, what is going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. Much appreciate it. I don't think so, Andrew. I mean, we'll see, maybe, but I don't think so. I don't really see Boston doing much as far as the waiver wire is concerned, but we'll have to wait and see. Maybe they want another defenseman in that in the group of potential call-ups, possibly. It certainly wouldn't. It wouldn't hurt. I mean, it definitely wouldn't hurt their defense depth. That's for sure. Oilers, man, the Avalanche are literally my President's Trophy pick. I don't know why you're saying not anymore. They're literally one of the best teams in the league. It's a preseason game with half of their normal players not even playing. This one is one back here. Taken by Colorado now, trying to tuck that one in, and a nice job by Logan Thompson. There's no such thing as a draw, Anthony, in hockey. Every game has a winner and a loser. There are no ties in the NHL. What's going on, Aiden? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. It's taken now. Colorado keeping it in the offensive zone. Alex, what is going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for watching. Vegas takes that one on the outlet pass. Colorado, though, able to get it back, and they clear the zone. Into the offensive end now. Taken here by Vegas. Into the attacking zone. Looking to get a shot on goal. Thrown in there. Pad stop by Francouz, and we got a penalty call. It's a cross-checking call against the Avalanche coming up here. So Vegas, already up by 1, is going to get the first power play opportunity of the game. And we'll see if they're able to extend the lead on that. But we're going to head to commercial break first. 12:51 to go. Matthew, what is going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate everybody watching. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. I cover the entire NHL, so fans of all teams are welcome and wanted here. Really, really appreciate everyone. Preseason action tonight between the Vegas Golden Knights and Colorado Avalanche. Vegas with the early lead here, 1-0 on a goal from Keegan Colasar, and they're about to head to the power play. 7 Oilers, man. Or actually, it might have been 8. Hang on. It might have been 8. It was either 7 or 8. I don't... Because Makar was 6. Let me check quick. Bum, 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 bum. 8-year contract extension worth $7 million per season. So it was a 8-year contract at $7 million per for Landeskog. We got some score updates. Will says Florida has taken a 3-1 lead over Tampa Bay in the third. Thank you, Will. And we got another one as well. Rantanen heads to the box here. Buffalo and Pittsburgh is in a 4-3 game. Buffalo with the lead. That one should be also getting pretty close to the end. But thank you guys for the update. Really, really, really appreciate it. Mikko Rantanen to the penalty box for Colorado. Vegas to the power play. We'll see if they can get set up right off of the draw. That one won back by the Golden Knights. Colorado, good job going after it, though, is Nichushkin, and he's able to clear it out of the zone. Great penalty killing play there for Valeri Nichushkin. And that's going to kill the first 15 seconds off of this penalty very, very easily. Sent again through the neutral zone by Colorado. Vegas's power play was not very good last year. Middle of the road in the regular season and then downright bad in the playoffs. So power play is definitely an area that Vegas wants to be better at this season. And we'll see what they're able to do here. Finally set up in the offensive zone. That shot just goes wide from Pietrangelo. Minute 18 of power play time remaining. Colorado trying to clear it out. Not able to. Set up again here. Good chance. Martinez rips one just wide of the far post. Still kept in, though. Good play here. Good puck movement from the Golden Knights. Shot block there, though, by the Avs defense. They get it to the blue line, but not out. Pietrangelo keeps it in. Top of the circle now, shot. And that one is grabbed by Francouz with the glove on William Karlsson. And 55 seconds remaining on the power play. It's going to be an offensive zone draw for the Golden Knights. Good puck movement from Vegas, but they haven't been able to put one past Francouz yet. Solid penalty kill so far for Colorado. That was a nice shot block from Ryan Murray getting in the way there. Taken now. Colorado wins that faceoff, and they go high off glass all the way down. Another clear there for the Avalanche, and Dylan Coghlan goes back to get it for Vegas. They quickly are back up through the neutral zone. Drop pass to nobody, though. Comes back out of the zone. And that's another turnover there by the Vegas power play. So they'll have to try again. 30 seconds remaining to work with. Coghlan starting the breakout in his own zone. Played up now over the red line. Stolen away, though. We're going to have a chance. Breakaway for the Avalanche. Big save there by Thompson. What a save by Logan Thompson there. Shorthanded breakaway for the Avalanche, but they couldn't put it home. Vegas with it now. Final seconds ticking off the power play. Definitely not the man advantage that the Golden Knights wanted, as we are back now to even strength. Rantanen's out of the box. And now here's Rantanen into the offensive zone. He fires one on, and Thompson makes the save. Good shoulder stop there. Played now by Pietrangelo. 10.5 minutes to go in the first. Sent around there. Francouz behind his net to Curtis McDermott. He sends it up the wall, but Vegas pinches to keep it in. Move to the middle now, stolen by the Avalanche. They're 2-on-1 up ice. Here comes Colorado, trying to get it through to Kadri, but it just goes off the heel of his stick. Vegas coming back the other way. It's opened up a little bit now. That one's dumped in. Patrick Brown hard after it. He lands a hit on McDermott, who gets it to McKeown. Down in the corner, up the boards, chipped in there. Game is definitely opened up a little bit here the last couple of minutes. Puck's down in the corner. Vegas cycling it. Looking to get a chance on goal. Thrown in there. Saved by Francouz. Taken there. Kept in at the blue line, though. Good play. Sent back down deep. McKeown down low. Takes a big hit there from Carrier. He and Carrier are still tied up in the corner. Vegas trying to work it around the offensive end. Not able to, though. It's stolen by the Avalanche. Here comes Burakovsky. He gets it into the offensive zone. Vegas able to take it back, though. Burakovsky was all alone. Now they dump it in behind Francouz. Played here up the boards. Colorado trying to chip it out. Good play there. Nice poke check at the blue line, though, by Vegas, and they keep it in. Peeling off for a line change now, though. Another breakout opportunity for the Colorado Avalanche as they bring it up. 8:55 to go in the first period. Definitely possible, Oilers, man. Definitely possible. Into the offensive end. Here come the Golden Knights trying to chip that one through. Here's White Cloud with a long shot. That one gets blocked on the way through just over the bar. So that one gets deflected up. And Maltsev, who is the guy with the breakaway for the Avalanche earlier, was not able to finish it off. He took a nice high glove shot, but Thompson made the glove save. And we're going to head to commercial break again here. Still a 1-0 game. Vegas in the lead on a goal from Keegan Colasar. About 8.5 minutes to go in the first period as we head to commercial. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you all so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Please don't forget to hit that thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. Cover the entire NHL, so fans of all teams are welcome and wanted here. First period action just getting going here. Our late night stream, Vegas and Colorado. It's been a fun one, and play has really opened up the last few minutes. Yeah, Landeskog signed an 8-year deal, $7 million per with Colorado, so he is not going anywhere. And Ovechkin signed a 5-year deal with Washington, so I don't think he's going anywhere either. I'll check some other scores from around the league here. Yeah, Toronto is manhandling Montreal tonight, 6-2 in the third period of that game. Sabres holding on to a 4-3 lead over Pittsburgh late in the third. Preds and Hurricanes are tied up at 2. Carolina was able to tie that one back up. That is also late in the third. Panthers have a 3-1 lead over the Lightning. Let's see, the Flyers and Islanders game is over. The Islanders won that game 3-0 over Philadelphia. So that one is now final. And let's see, Dallas and St. Louis is tied at 1. They are headed into the third period in that game. So tied up there. We are also back here. Colorado trying to work it around the offensive zone. Keeping it in there. Vegas able to get it now. Up ice into the offensive end. Golden Knights on the rush. sent in front there, and that one doesn't get all the way through. Played now on the near boards by the Golden Knights. I think that was Peyton Krebs with it. Over to Stevenson, sent down low. Around now, down to the corner. Checked there was Krebs. Yes, that is Peyton Krebs. Number 18 for the Golden Knights. So that one gets flipped up and out of play. And is that going to be delay a game? That one was flipped up and over the glass there from the Colorado end. We'll see if it was deflected or if it's a delay a game call. We shall see. I don't believe that there is. So it looks like we're staying 5-on-5 here. 7:53 to go in the first period. Vegas offensive zone faceoff. Patrick Brown in to take it. One back, though, by Colorado defensively, and they send it all the way down the ice. Moved up there by Coughlin. Then Miramonov takes a hit. Moved up now, Colorado. Pass through the neutral zone. Doesn't connect with anybody. ESPN Plus, Dow. I am watching on ESPN Plus, where all of the NHL streams will be through ESPN Plus this year and for the length of their contract with ESPN. As this one gets moved up into the offensive zone. That one is just offsides. And we're going to get a stoppage here. Nolan Patrick wearing number 41. Interesting number there for Nolan Patrick. 41 for a center. You don't see that very often, but his first year obviously in Vegas after being traded from Philadelphia this offseason. Pittsburgh is tied it at 4 against Buffalo. Of course, the Sabres can't hold the lead. There's a surprise. I'll get that updated, Will, as soon as we get another stoppage here. 7 minutes to go in the first. Move taken here. Justin Barron with it. Colorado working it out of their zone. Over the red line, dumped in. JD, what is going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for watching. Really, really appreciate it. Thanks for coming by as Kolasar off the boards. Gets that one up. Patrick chips it out. Now Nolan Patrick with it through the neutral zone. Drop pass in the offensive end. Chance here for Vegas. And a big save there by Francouz. Big stop there by Pavel Francouz. Vegas still has it in the offensive zone, though. Pietrangelo trying to chip that one through, not able to. Moved up ice and cleared there by Colorado. That's going to be icing as it didn't connect with anybody. And 6:15 remaining in the first. Golden Knights will go right back to the offensive end and get a attacking zone face-off here. Kolasar almost had his second goal of the game there. Very nice glove save by Francouz. As that one now taken down low. Good forechecking pressure coming from Vegas, though. They don't want to let this out of their zone, or out of the offensive zone. Colorado gets it out, though, and it will finally dump it in. White Cloud goes back to get it behind his own net. Down to 5:55 remaining here in the first period. This one gets moved up. Carlson passed up to Haig. Carrier dumps it in now, in behind the net. Taken by Riley Smith. He sends it back deep. Carlson goes in on the forecheck against Dennis Gilbert. Trying to get the cycle game going here. Gilbert knocks down Smith. Smith with it along the end boards, looking to make a play. Sends it back to the point. White Cloud has it. Long shot there. That one just goes wide. Taken by Riley Smith in the corner. He sends it deep. Ronberg with it down there, but it's stolen away by the Avalanche, and they work it up and out of their zone. Not able to bring it cleanly into the offensive end, though, and it looks like Nishushkin sends somebody off sides, and that's going to be a whistle. And we'll get our final commercial break of the first period here. 1-0 Golden Knights on a goal from Keegan Kolasar. Still the only scoring of the game, as we are headed now to the late stages of period number 1. That Pittsburgh-Buffalo game is going to overtime. Thank you, Will, for the update. Cheyenne, thank you for the update. The Leafs-Montreal game has gone final, and Toronto won 6-2 over the Canadiens. So that one is done and has a F next to it now for final. We're here at commercial break. 5:15 to go in the first period. Vegas and Colorado. It's been a pretty solid first. And only goal of the game so far has come from Keegan Colasar. Looks like Nashville and Carolina also going to OT. So, looks like we got multiple overtime games going on tonight. We'll see if that continues here with any of the later games. Bubsy, what is going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. Much, much appreciated. I am doing well. I hope you are as well. Thank you so much for coming by. It's great to see you in the chat. So we are getting ready to come back from commercial break here. First period action, Vegas and Colorado. A marquee Western Conference matchup. Even though it's only preseason and they don't have their full NHL lineups in or anything like that, anytime Colorado and Vegas face off, it's usually a good time. And this is definitely one of the better matchups out west, to say the least. Is that one neutral zone draw won by the Avalanche? They dump it in. McKeown all the way around. Played down low now. Maltsev fires one in, and that has to be snagged by Thompson with the glove, and he'll cover it up. It will be an attacking zone draw for the Avs now. Maltsev in to take the draw again. Regular season is exactly 1 week away, Oilers, man. A week from today. Opening night of the regular season. Pittsburgh and Tampa Bay, Vegas and Seattle play on opening night. As Curtis McDermott knocks that one in. Sent down low to the corner. Played here. Moved up there. Vegas gets it out of their zone. Over the red line. Now into the offensive end. Here's a chance. That one to get sent down low. Chandler Stevenson after out in front. Krebs with a shot. And a blocker save by Francouz. Taken now. Out in the high slot. Played by Krebs. Great cross-ice pass to Pietrangelo. And they tuck it in backdoor. It's going to be Alec Martinez's goal. But what a pass. First from Krebs to Pietrangelo. And then from Pietrangelo to Martinez for an easy tap-in goal on the back door. It's a 2-0 game. And Vegas extends the lead here late in the first. A beautiful passing play in the offensive zone. And Colorado's defense was not able to break up either of the passes. And Francouz really had no chance there, as that beautiful pass to Martinez on the back door sets him up for a tap-in goal. And we have a 2-goal game now in the first. 4:15 to go. Puck's in the neutral zone. Both teams digging for it. Colorado comes away with possession. Move now. Will, thank you for the update. I will get that at a whistle, as Nashville has beaten Carolina 3-2 in overtime. So we get a long shot there that goes well wide. Kept in the offensive zone, though, here by the Golden Knights. Pietrangelo's shot gets blocked off Egna's skate. Up and out of the zone now. Back the other way. Here comes the Avalanche into the offensive zone. Move to the middle. A shot there. Thompson with the save. Barchi takes it back for Vegas. Now to Pietrangelo. He goes across to Martinez. We're down to 3:34 left in the first period as that one gets dumped in by Alex Pietrangelo. Sent around, kept in the offensive zone by Colasar. Vegas setting up here. Looking to extend the lead to 3 before we head to the break. Colorado comes in and takes it away, though, down low. They work it up to get it out of the zone. And that one goes to the middle and right back in, thrown by Vegas. They establish the forecheck once again. Dennis Gilbert almost turns it over. Does turn it over! And then that one, Nolan Patrick, what a chance. Just couldn't finish it off. Gilbert with a really bad defensive zone turnover there for Colorado, and Vegas almost makes them pay. Patrick, I think, swatted this one out of midair off of the crossbar. and it went up and out of play. Fantastic contracts, Oilers, man. Two incredibly good players that are, I mean, the most important players for the Vancouver Canucks. Very good contracts, especially to get Hughes at under $8 million is an absolute win for the Canucks. Bruins fan 1966, what is going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Great to see you in the chat as this one gets dumped in there by Vegas, going back into the offensive zone. Colorado trying to work it out. This certainly has not been a great period for the Colorado Avalanche. We're down to 2:20 to go in the first, and they get it up through the neutral zone. Now into the attacking zone. It's Kadri, and he almost turns that one over. Move to the middle now. It is stolen away by Vegas. They come back the other way as that one is dumped in. Puck's in the corner. Taken here. Peyton Krebs after it. Gets it back. At the blue line now. Sent back down low. Vegas cycling around in the offensive end. Looking to keep making plays here. That one, though, goes through the skates of Stevenson, and Colorado's going to get it out. Back the other way. Nichushkin and Burakovsky. They can't maintain possession, though. It's taken back by Vegas, regrouping in their own end. 1:40 left in the period. Golden Knights holding on to this 2-0 lead. It's taken now, thrown in there off of the linesman, and that one is going to be offsides. Colorado has to tag back up. Played now, 1:25 to go in the first. That one gets turned over and then thrown right back to Vegas in the neutral zone. They deflect it back into the offensive end. Down low, sent up the boards. Long shot here from the Vegas point man. That one gets blocked on the way through, though, and Colorado comes away with it. Sherwood gets it out of the zone. Back the other way now. Here comes the Avalanche into the offensive end. Curling back, looking for a passing lane. Through to Gilbert. Gilbert sends it down deep. On the far boards now, Maltsev with it. He shields off a check. Kept in the attacking end. Gilbert again at the blue line. He sends it down low all the way back around. Good pinch here from Colorado, trying to maintain possession here, trying to get a shot off. Big shot there. That one just goes high over Logan Thompson. Kept in the attacking zone, though, here. Jack Johnson with it. He turns it over. There's a surprise. And that one is moved up and cleared out by the Golden Knights. They send it all the way down to the Colorado end. No icing on the play. We got 20 seconds to go in the first. Dennis Gilbert's pass up into the middle. Connects. Big hit, though, there by Whitecloud. Colorado trying to get it deep now. They do. Down in the corner. Vegas trying to come away with it. It's Haig. Oh, it's moved up by Whitecloud. Moved into the middle. Moved into the offensive end. But the horn is going to sound, and that does it. And now we got a little pushing and shoving back behind the play. Mateau and Colasar into it. Some other guys come over to say hello. Nicholas Haig's in there. Bowers comes to say hi. And it's going to break up, though, rather peacefully after a little bit of jawing. And that's the end of the first. We are headed to the intermission here. Vegas up 2-0 on goals from Keegan Colasar and Alec Martinez. The only scoring of the first. And we'll see if Colorado has a little bit more pushback in period number 2 or if Vegas remains in control. But that's going to bring us now to the intermission break. We've got time to hang out and chat for a bit while we wait for period 2 to begin. Thank you guys all so much for being here. Very, very much appreciated. Please don't forget to hit that thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't yet. I cover the entire NHL, so fans of all teams are welcome and wanted here. And it's great to have you all in the chat tonight for this Western Conference matchup as Vegas and Colorado go toe-to-toe in preseason action. No, Oilers, man. I don't think Fleury literally had arguably the best season of his career last year. I don't think he's going to be better than that. No. He was absolutely on the top of his game last season for Vegas. It would be a giant plus for Chicago if Fleury can just match what he did last year. Not try and beat it, just match it. because last year was an outstanding season for him. But we got some time to hang out here in the chat while we wait for period number two to begin. And of course, I want to draw your attention to the pinned comment in the chat or the description of the video. Obviously, it's been announced for a couple days now, or actually since yesterday, only one day. Well, today's the second day. I have partnered with Super Deeker for this NHL season, and you can get $25 off a Super Deeker Advanced Hockey Training System, which is a great off-ice stick handling tool. It's an electronic board that has 3 different game settings that allow you to work and practice your stick handling from almost anywhere in your room, in the living room, in the garage, in the shed, out in the driveway, wherever, off the ice. It's a lot of fun to play. I did a video on it yesterday and used it and showed what it is and everything. So check that out if you haven't seen it yet. But yes, partnering with Super Deeker for this year, you can use the promotion link in the description that says, proud partner with Super Deeker, or the promo code Deek of the Week, which is the video series that I'm going to be doing on Super Deeker's YouTube channel this season, looking at the best moves in the NHL each and every week. You can use that promo code at checkout from superdeeker.com to get $25 off your Super Deeker board, and you can work on your stick handling from just about anywhere and become a better hockey player, which is the goal of anybody practicing, training, working on their skills. Everyone just tries to become a better hockey player, and it's a great tool for sure. So big shout out and thank you to Super Deeker for being on the channel, being a partner with the channel this year. And but by the time we get to the regular season, there's going to be an added graphic to the stream here. I just haven't gotten to it yet, but for the start of the regular season, we're gonna have Super Deeker represented on the screen during streams. But checking some scores around the league, a lot of games have gone final. All the 7 o'clock games have gone final. So Montreal and Toronto, 6-2. Montreal wins. Let's see. Sabres and Penguins are going to a shootout. So that one actually isn't quite over yet. It's still going on in a shootout. Predators beat the Hurricanes in overtime, 3-2. So that's an OT win for the Nashville Predators. The Islanders shut out the Flyers 3-0. That game's gone final. Florida beats Tampa Bay 3-2. Looks like it was in regulation. They beat them, so that game has gone final. Florida with a 3-2 victory. Dallas and St. Louis is just started the third period. That game is still tied up at 1. And coming up at 10 o'clock, we have Seattle versus Vancouver. Another preseason game for the Seattle Kraken against the Vancouver Canucks. That game starts up in about 12 to 15 minutes or so. And then late tonight, the last late game is the Arizona Coyotes against the LA Kings at 10:30. So that game will be starting up in about 40 minutes or so. So that's your NHL action for tonight. Quite a few games on the docket in the preseason here tonight. And yeah, that's where we're at right now as we wait for period 2 of this game to be ready. But we're still got probably another 12 minutes or so of this intermission before we're out there for the second. Any first overall predictions? Well, the player taken first overall is going to be Shane Wright. As far as which team gets it, I mean, that depends on the draft lottery. I do think that Arizona and Buffalo are going to be the 2 worst teams in the league and have the best shot at the number 1 overall pick, but the lottery has changed that before, so nothing is for certain. But Shane Wright is definitely, I think, going to be the first player taken in the draft for sure. He's been talked about for 2 years now, and it's not even his draft year until 2022. So when you're garnering that kind of hype as like a 15, 16-year-old, they're generally, teams don't stray from that being the obvious choice. It's like, everybody knew Connor McDavid was going to be the 1 overall pick. Everybody knew that Alexis Lafreniere was going to be the number 1 overall pick. I think everyone is expecting Shane Wright to be the number 1 overall pick this coming draft. I have no idea, Oilers, man. Way, way, way too early to tell. I have no idea. Don't really know much about either of those guys. All right, we see how much time's left here in this intermission as we get ready for period 2. It's probably still a while. Yeah, I still got like 8-9 minutes left at this intermission. Jesus, I have no idea how you're calling something from 2023-24, Oilers, man. I mean, I have absolutely no idea of what's gonna be happening that far down the road. All right. Hey, CMH, what is going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Great to see you in the chat. Says the Panthers versus Lightning was a fight. I assume you meant fight night. Good. God, about time. I hope there's a lot of matchups this regular season that are just as good. Get some. That's becoming a premier rivalry. The Battle of Florida. That is very far away, Oilers. Anything beyond this year is far away. I don't look ahead like beyond what's happening right now because there's absolutely no way to predict it. There's no way to predict it. It's just pointless because there's going to be a lot of things that change between now and then. So, I don't look at anything beyond this year. There's just no point. Anything else is too far away. But good. Panthers and Lightning's becoming a great Eastern Conference rivalry, the Battle of Florida, and I hope that continues into the regular season. And I'd love to see them play in the playoffs again. What a sick playoff matchup that would be if Florida and Tampa Bay play again in the postseason for the second straight year. I'd definitely be watching every second I could of that one, that's for sure. Yep, two late games tonight. Canucks and Kraken start at 10, and Arizona and LA play at 10:30. Those are the late games tonight. This one was a 9 o'clock start, and the 7 o'clock games should be over, I think. We'll see if that shootout between Buffalo and Pittsburgh ever finished. It did. And the Penguins won in the shootout. So Pittsburgh wins the shootout, and it's a 5-4 victory for them over the Buffalo Sabres. So that one is over. And the next game to end will be St. Louis and Dallas, which is currently in the third period, and they are tied up at 1 apiece. Yes, 8-bit. Yes, welcome in. Thank you for stopping by. Very, very much appreciated. We had a pretty good first period. Vegas actually came out very strong on the road here in this first. Colorado definitely didn't get their game going the way that they had hoped to in that first period. So we'll see if they have pushback in the second. I would imagine that they're going to, and we'll see if they can get a goal and maybe even a couple to try and even this thing back up. But Vegas with a really strong first and a couple of goals to give them the 2-0 lead here heading into into the second frame. We got 20 minutes down, 40 minutes to go. And we'll see how the rest of this one goes. But pretty busy night in the NHL tonight, as you can see, scrolling across the top, all the scores. There's been a lot of action tonight, quite a few games, and a lot of close games I've noticed, with the exception of Montreal and Toronto, which was a 6-2 win for the Leafs. For the most part, the rest of the games have been close. Islanders did shut out the Philadelphia Flyers 3-0, but the rest of these games, there's been a few overtime games already, potential for more as well. It's been a pretty good night of hockey, it seems. Hopefully the late games are just as good and as close and competitive. We're still at the intermission break here. Period 2 will be commencing in probably about 5 minutes or so. I have not done my predictions yet, but welcome in, Javen. And you can see my predictions when I do my predictions video before the season starts. But I have not done that yet, so I don't have my predictions yet because I haven't done the video. So I don't know what my predictions are. I will decide what my final predictions are as I'm doing that video. I make my final decisions. So that should be coming out this coming weekend. Hey, Will, thank you for the update. Dallas is taking a 2-1 lead. But thank you for being here, Javen. Really, really appreciate it. Great to see you in the chat. And I appreciate you stopping by. Dallas is taking a 2-1 lead over St. Louis in the third period. And that one is getting down towards the end there. All right, it looks like this is probably going to be the last commercial break, I would imagine, for the intermission here. And then we're going to be back for second period action. And we'll see if it's another period like the first, or if Colorado has some pushback and gets on the board and gets this thing back either within one or possibly even evened up. Alright. Waiting here. I'm gonna check some team stats from that first period. Alright, let's see. In that first period, Vegas they outshot Colorado 12-10. They won 65% of the faceoffs. They did not score on the power play. Colorado out-hit them 10-7, but Vegas had 3 block shots to Colorado's 2. Giveaways were 4 for the Avalanche and only 1 for Vegas, so turnover battle was won by the Golden Knights there. And Vegas had 5 takeaways and Colorado had 4. So turnover battle was definitely in the favor of the Golden Knights there. Shots were in favor of the Golden Knights. Face-offs were in favor of the Golden Knights. So it was a better period for Vegas than the Avalanche for sure. I have no idea, CMH. I don't know who's playing for either team. It's the preseason, so sometimes teams dress mostly AHL lineups. Sometimes teams dress basically their NHL lineups with a couple of switches here and there, but I don't know who's playing for Seattle or Vancouver, so I have no idea who's going to win or play better. If whichever team probably has more NHL players in the lineup is probably going to win. Mikhail, what is going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Great to see you in the chat, Mikhail. We're getting ready for second period action here. Vegas with a 2-0 lead over Colorado. And we'll see if the Avs have that pushback here in the middle frame. Craig, what is going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Great to see you in the chat as well. We got some familiar names coming by, which is great to see. Thank you guys all so much for being here. Don't forget, please drop a like on the stream and subscribe if you happen to be new. I cover the entire NHL, so fans of all teams are welcome and wanted here. I'll be streaming all season long, all playoffs long, bringing you tons of hockey content this year. And if you're a fan of hockey and the NHL and just anything hockey in general, it would really mean a lot if you could hit that subscribe button. And give the video a thumbs up as well. The more thumbs up on the video, the more YouTube shows it to people, and then that gets more new people in the chat hanging out with us and helps the channel really to grow a lot. So, very, very much appreciated. Yeah, I think Grubauer is going to have a very solid season, Oilers, man. I do. Seattle's got a very good defensive-minded team. I certainly think he's going to have a solid year. As we are back, what's going on, Steven? Welcome in. I will be going nuts, Mikhail, for sure. Be very, very happy if that were to happen. But we are underway here in the second period, guys. And Vegas is working it out of their zone. Here come the Golden Knights. Moved up now, Riley Smith into the offensive end. Brian, what is going on? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Great to see you in the chat. Glad you could stop by for a minute. So this one's down in the corner. Colorado trying to get the psycho game going. Back there, and that one is poked away. Colorado has to go back to regroup now. Jack Johnson in his own zone. Cannot believe Jack Johnson's still on an NHL team. As that one gets dumped into the offensive end. Down in the corner now. Played by Burakovsky to Kadri. Back to the point. Johnson keeps it in at the blue line. Vegas second chance. They're able to get it out. Here come the Golden Knights now. In through the neutral zone. That one's stolen away, though. Here comes Colorado. Good steal there by Nishushkin. Logan Thompson plays it, though, for Vegas. Can't get it out of the zone. And we got a penalty call coming up here against the Golden Knights. It's a holding call. And Colorado is going to get their first power play opportunity. Peyton Krebs is headed to the box. And Colorado gets their first man advantage of the night. We'll see if they're able to get a goal and get back within one with this opportunity. Oh yeah, definitely reached out and grabbed Burakovsky there. Not a smart play by Peyton Krebs, who only had one hand on the stick. And any time you get that hand, out in front and pulling back on somebody, that's going to be a holding call every time. So, that's going to put the Avalanche on the power play. And we'll see if they can get themselves on the board with this opportunity. 18:44 to go in the second. Face-off, one to the sideboards by the Golden Knight. And that one is sent up and out. Not that I've heard, Javen. No, he just didn't. I mean, he stopped doing playoff games after the Montreal-Vegas series, but I don't think he's fired. No, he's not that I'm aware of. As that one goes into the offensive zone. Taken here, Mikko Rantanen cuts to the middle. Rips a shot and scores! One of the best right wings in all of hockey. Mikko Rantanen skates it to the middle of the ice and rips one by Logan Thompson. It is a 2-1 game as the Avs take advantage of the power play. What a goal there by Rantanen. Through the defense, through the entire penalty kill almost, and is able to rip one from the slot. And that is an absolutely gorgeous goal for the Colorado Avalanche there as they get themselves back within one here in period number 2. And that goal came on the power play. So that is going to do it for the man advantage. And Colorado wasted no time taking advantage of that opportunity as it's trying to work out now. Vegas with it in the neutral zone. Through everybody to the near side. Played here by Kolasar. Up over the red line. Into the offensive zone. 2-on-1. Nolan Patrick. And a big save there by Francouz. And then we get some pushing after the whistle between Kolasar and McDermott. But Pavel Francouz able to make the pad stop there on Nolan Patrick, who is walking in a 2-on-1 and ripped it on goal. Offensive zone face-off. Offensive zone face-off for the Golden Knights. Coming up now. One back there. Colorado trying to work it out of their end. Moved up over the blue line through neutral ice. Dumped into the offensive zone. Thompson gloves that one down and plays it to Martinez. Alec Martinez. Breakaway pass. Gets behind the D. Breakaway there and a big save by Francouz. I think that was Patrick Brown on the breakaway. It was. Tried to make a nice move there, but wasn't able to finish it off. And now Colorado back the other way. And that shot from Burakovsky just goes high off glass. Avalanche setting up, though, now in the offensive zone. Pass to the vacant blue line. Nobody there, and that goes to neutral ice. Colorado has to regroup. Right back into the offensive end at Sherwood. Sends it down low and around. Played here. Colorado with it in the offensive zone. 4th line on the ice. Cutting in there with a shot. That one just misses the far post. Taken now back to the blue line. D to D. That one's stolen away. Here comes Vegas up ice with a shot and a blocker save on Riley Smith by Francouz. Francouz didn't play last year, though, because he was injured, Javen. But he played the year before with the Avalanche after coming over from Europe. But he missed all of last season. And now we got big pushing and shoving after the whistle as William Carrier went in on Francouz there. And now Dennis Gilbert is getting into it with Carrier. And the linesman, he's throwing punches and the linesman trying to get in there. Carrier has not dropped his gloves and Gilbert is all over him. As we get the first real rough stuff of this game. 16:06 to go, and Gilbert did not like Carrier going into his goaltender there. Hey, see you later, Cap. Have a great night. Thank you for coming by. Weather Ontario, what is going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. Really, really appreciate it. Good to see you in the chat. Some big saves here by Pavel Francouz in the last few minutes. Coming up big on multiple occasions and then gets run over by Carrier there after Carrier collided with Maltsev right into the Colorado goalkeeper, and then Gilbert goes right after Carrier. And I would assume Vegas is going to be getting a power play out of this because Gilbert just absolutely started ragdolling Carrier around. Yeah, Gilbert is in the box. It looks like he is the only one in the box. So that is going to be a power play now for the Golden Knights and a chance for them to try to get their 2-goal lead back. As it's taken now by Riley Smith. Vegas in the offensive zone, setting up with possession. 2-minute penalty to Gilbert for roughing. Taken in front here, Nolan Patrick, that shot just goes wide. Taken back now. Down low, played here by Vegas. Into the middle. Long shot there. Pietrangelo with a long blast on goal, but Francouz grabs it with the glove. And a minute 34 of power play time remaining. It's going to be an attacking zone draw for the Golden Knights. Nice stop again there by Francouz. He has looked very, very good in this game. He has made some huge saves, which is going to be big for Colorado. They need him healthy, and they need him at the top of his game. Because obviously, no more Grubauer. Darcy Kuemper is the starting goaltender. But Kuemper has had a lot of injury issues over the last few years in Arizona. So while he's a very, very good goaltender when he's healthy, staying healthy has been a bit of a problem for Darcy Kuemper. So I would not be surprised if Francouz ends up playing a decent number of games this season. They're going to need him at the top of his game. So this one goes back. Set up now in the offensive zone. That one goes through everybody on the pass and chips back out to the neutral zone. Pietrangelo back regrouping now. 50 seconds of power play time remaining. It's stolen away, though, by Colorado. And that one is played now by Martinez. Vegas is back in their own end. Pietrangelo will try the breakout again. Sent down in the corner. If Arizona does move, Houston is my prediction. Houston. As that gets moved now into the offensive end, Ryan Murray. 15 seconds left on the power play, and Vegas not really able to get anything going on the man advantage. Final seconds now as they bring it back into the offensive zone, looking for one last chance. Stevenson with it. Back to the blue line. Bomb from the point, and that one goes wide just as time expired. And we are back to 5-on-5 hockey. Gilbert is out of the box. And we got a Vegas player down here. It's Chandler Stevenson. We might have another penalty call coming up. He got rocked, it looks like. But we're going to head to commercial break first. 13:57 to go in the second period. Vegas still with the lead, up 2-1, but Colorado has gotten one back on a power play goal from Mikko Rantanen, the only goal that happened in the second period. And that is where we stand right now. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you all so much for being here. Please don't forget to that thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. I cover the entire NHL, so fans of all teams are welcome and wanted here. And I really, really appreciate you guys stopping by. What's going on, Logan? Welcome in. Thank you so much for coming by. Much, much appreciated. Yeah, I heard about that, Logan. Great to hear. Hope that rivalry just keeps on ramping up. AC, what is going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. Really, really appreciate it. We got a late night stream tonight between the Colorado Avalanche and the Vegas Golden Knights. It's a 2-1 game right now. We got just under 14 minutes remaining in the second. I'm leaning towards Zibanejad Oilers, man, but that's just a guess. I don't know, but I would lean towards Zibanejad. Avs have a really good chance this season, Silent. They're one of the best teams in the NHL. They were the President's Trophy winners last season, and I think they're going to be one of the top teams in the league again this year. But welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. Really, really appreciate it. That definitely makes sense, Javen. If he's a Montreal fan, he probably doesn't like Toronto too much. That makes sense. AJ, what is going on? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Much appreciated. I don't know. Dallas is an interesting team, Craig. I feel like they could definitely be a playoff team in like the third or fourth spot, but at the same time, they could finish like sixth, maybe. Like I don't know. It depends on their offense. think it's going to depend on how much offense they're able to get this season. They're going to be an interesting team, though. Panarin has already taken himself out of the running for captain. He literally came out and said that he doesn't want it. So Artemi Panarin is not going to be the captain of the Rangers unless they literally make him captain with him not wanting to be captain. But he openly said that he does not want to be the captain. Down low here, we are back underway. Very, very excited for the Kraken, AC. I cannot wait to see them get underway in the regular season and play some meaningful games. It's going to be really fun to see the Kraken and what they're able to do. As Colorado works this one around in the offensive zone, taken by Burakovsky. Sent in front there for Kadri, not able to play it, though. It goes to the corner. Nick Hague with it, trying to work it up, and that one gets cleared out there by the Golden Knights. They're hard after it. Jack Johnson getting worked over here. He's got a guy all over him. That able to get it up, though, and out of the zone. Back behind. Here's Maltsev behind the D, and not able to get a shot cleanly off. Here's another chance. Thompson, what a save! What a save there by Logan Thompson on Maltsev. And that is going to keep this a one-goal game. So close to tying this one up. First, he got in behind the D and couldn't cleanly get a shot off. And then the rebound chance, he ripped it blocker side, but Thompson was able to get a piece of it and cover it up. It will be an offensive zone face-off coming up here now for the Avalanche as they are looking for that second goal. It's won back defensively, though, by Vegas. They go high off glass. Behind the D, Riley Smith after it. He gets checked by McKeown. Taken down low here. Moved up. Into the neutral zone. Taken away here. Colorado back the other way. Down in the corner. Played here by Pietrangelo. He goes D to Martinez. 11:40 to go here in the second period. Ticking towards the halfway mark. Vegas gives that one away. Bowers with it for Colorado. Moved up now into the offensive end. Here's a shot from Megna, and that's a pad stop by Thompson. Riley Smith for Vegas comes back the other way into the Avs end. Sending down behind Francouz. It's played by Justin Barron. Moved up here. He starts the outlet pass. This one comes to the neutral zone. Stood up, though, by the Golden Knights, and Colorado has to try again. Now Megna deep into the offensive end. Behind the net, Bowers after it. Stevenson there, though, for Vegas. Taken by Coughlin now. That one in front of everybody goes into the offensive zone. Forechecking pressure coming from Vegas, but Colorado's able to flip it high and out. 10:50 now to go in period number 2. Played here by the Golden Knights at the red line. They dump it in. All the way around the boards. Good pinch there by Coughlin to keep it cycling. Peyton Krebs now down in the corner. Fighting hard for that puck there. It comes back. Chance here. Coughlin snaps his stick in half. Would have been a great opportunity. And he snapped his stick in half. And now, taken here. Hague with it. Vegas working around the offensive zone. Francouz makes the save. And he covers that one up. And he looks a little... Ooh, he was just down on all fours there. Not exactly sure what happened, but Francouz there. And the trainer's out to see him. This is not good. Pavel Francouz. Looks like he might have tweaked something when he was holding the post. And the trainer is out looking at him. This is not the goaltending injury that the Avalanche need. I mean, no more Grubauer. You've got Kemper and Francouz as your goaltenders, and he's coming off. He is not going to finish this game. So that means that Jonas Johansson is going to be coming into the game here for Colorado. And, oh boy, Kemper is injury prone. Francouz didn't play all of last season because of injury. And now it looks like he's tweaked something again here. And, oh boy. Well, that's going to make Hunter Miska or Jonas Johansson the backup goaltender if Francouz is out long term. Or with any sort of, going to miss any significant time. I would imagine it would be Johansson since Miska was already sent back to the AHL. So it looks like Jonas Johansson is in and Vegas has a new goaltender to shoot out, and that is not good for the Colorado Avalanches. That shot gets blocked on the way through. Down behind the net. Taken here, though, by Colorado. They work it up ice. 3-on-3 through the neutral zone into the offensive end. McKinnon with a pass in front! And that one just doesn't connect. Not able to get it through to Ranta there. And then he goes flying into the net. And knocks the net off the pegs there with 9:50 to go. We're going to get a neutral zone face-off. But after this commercial break, 2-1 game still, second period action. Vegas with a 1-goal lead. We'll have a neutral zone face-off coming up. We are past the halfway point of this one. And we've got ourselves a good one going here between the Avs and Golden Knights. What's going on, Ray Bro? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Great to see you in the chat as always. Welcome into the Dallas Stars have taken a 3-1 lead now over St. Louis. So Dallas is up 3-1. Seattle and Vancouver is still 0-0. And the Arizona-LA game has not started yet. But that's what's still going on around the rest of the league. Let me see. Trying to think. Oh, I was trying to figure out Ranta's first name. It's Sampo Ranta from the Colorado Avalanche. 21-year-old, played college hockey, I believe at Minnesota. He's an interesting young prospect for the Avalanche that could be at the NHL level sooner rather than later. Still trying to learn because I'm trying to learn all these jersey numbers because some of these guys are AHL guys and not guys that are going to be there come opening night of the NHL season. So I'm trying to learn as many of these jersey numbers as I can. It's Lasician is 15 for Vegas. Miramonov is 42. All right. I'm trying to remember everything here. I mean, they finished ahead of all the other teams in their division, Javen. I mean, how did they not deserve to be in the playoffs? They finished with enough points to make the playoffs. I mean, it's not... I don't know, I don't know what the argument is there. They finished ahead. They were the fourth team in the Pacific. They finished ahead of the four teams that finished 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th. So they got into the playoffs. I mean, that's how it works. You finish with more points and you make it. I mean, the other teams didn't deserve to be in the playoffs. I mean, they didn't make it, so they didn't deserve to be there. So that one gets thrown back there. Vegas now on the forecheck in the offensive zone. Moved up there. Here comes Colorado back the other way, thrown in there, and that's a huge stop there by Thompson again as Colorado rips it in. Kadri's shot goes wide. Well, considering Colorado is my President's Trophy pick for this year, Yes, Colorado is still very, very good. Do people not realize that they got Darcy Kemper? Like, it's not like they just lost Grubauer and didn't replace him. They brought in Darcy Kemper, who's a top 10 goalie in the NHL in his own right. So, unless Kemper gets hurt, which has been a problem, but if Kemper stays healthy, he's a top 10 goalie in the NHL, and Colorado is going to be just as good as they were last year. As this one gets moved up now, Vegas into the offensive zone. Shot in there, that one goes wide. Played there on the backhand now, coming back the other way. And they are able to clear it out. Vegas retakes possession, though. Fumbling around with it. Carlson back to his D-man. 8 minutes to go here in the second period. This one gets dumped in down low. Played back here. Taken away there by the Avalanche, and they're able to clear it up and out of the zone here. 7:50 left in period number 2. Right back in on the attack here. Vegas all over it. Behind the net. Now back out in front. Big save there by Johansson. Into the offensive zone. Sent around there. No idea, Oilers, man. No way to compare different eras like that. So there's no way to accurately compare that. They played 50 years apart. No, 40 years apart. They played 40 years apart. There's no way to accurately compare that. As that one gets moved up here into the offensive zone. Nope, not. Good stand up there by the Colorado D. It's back to neutral ice. Vegas has to try entry again. Under 7 minutes now remaining in the second. Dumped in there. Johansson plays that with his stick. It's taken, though, behind the net. And Vegas setting back up in the offensive zone here, looking to apply more pressure. Moved up here now, out through the neutral zone. Played here by Miromanov. Over to Coughlin. Coughlin with a pass up in front of the Vegas bench. It goes off his stick, and Rantanen takes it back, passes it up for the Avalanche. Here comes Colorado into the offensive zone. That shot just goes wide. Avalanche get it back and regroup in the neutral zone. Played there by Barron across. Now up to Rantanen into the offensive zone. Looking to make a play here. He's the lone goal scorer for Colorado. His backhanded pass in front is stolen, though. And Vegas comes back the other way. They'll get a line change. Lesishin now into the offensive zone. Going hard in on the forecheck. Taken here. Long shot. That one gets blocked down. Pietrangelo can't keep that one in. And it's now dumped back in as Vegas goes off for a change. Colorado in their own zone. Moves it up now. 5:35 to go in the second period. Into the offensive end. Threw across there. That one, good back check coming from the Golden Knights. Would have been a great scoring opportunity for the Avalanche for Burakovsky, but it gets shut down. And Vegas now back regrouping. Long pass up. We got a player down. It's William Carrier at the red line, and he is bleeding. He got hit with something up high. Not sure if it was a stick or what happened there, but Will Carrier is bleeding. Dropping some blood on the ice there. 5:21 to go in the second period. And we're going to head to commercial break here. Not exactly sure what happened. We'll have to see the replay when we come back from commercial. But Carrier was down on the ice, bleeding from his face. Anyway, we have gone to commercial break here. The last commercial stoppage of the second period with about 5 minutes to go. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you all so much for watching. Really, really, really appreciate it. Please don't forget to hit that thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. I cover the entire NHL, so fans of all teams are welcome and wanted here. And we are having fun with this one tonight. It's a 1-goal game, late stages of the second. Vegas with a 2-1 lead. And look, I would imagine Vegas is getting a power play. It must have been a high stick. against Colorado because Carrier was bleeding all over the ice. So, and if it was a stick, it's going to be a 4-minute power play for Vegas, which is going to give them an opportunity to regain a 2-goal lead in this one. All right, we're coming back from commercial break here. And this is a big, big, big moment in the game as Vegas going to get substantial power play time. Oh, wait, no they don't. Who said Vegas was getting a power play? There's no power play there. Again, I haven't seen a replay, so I'm not sure what is what happened to Carrier there, but it was definitely not a high stick because there is no power play. Colorado and Vegas still 5-on-5, and Colorado deflects that one in. Thompson makes the save. Coming back the other way, dumped into the offensive zone. Vegas now on the forecheck. Played here by Sakura. Up over the red line. Dumped in and taken back by Pietrangelo. Vegas with it now in the attacking zone. Riley Smith gets it through to Krebs and a big pad stop there. Rebound goal! Riley Smith puts home the second chance opportunity by the pad of Johansson. And it's a 3-1 game as Vegas gets back up by 2. And that is a big goal for the Golden Knights as they regain their 2-goal lead there. Riley Smith on the rebound after the original shot from Krebs got stopped. Smith puts it home, and it's a 3-1 game here. About 4.5 minutes remaining in the second period. This one goes down low behind the net. Taken here by McKinnon. He sends it to the corner. It's played past Rantanen. Nick Hague with it in the corner. He goes high off glass and chips it out. Colorado gets possession back, but they're deep in their own end. Forechecking pressure. A bad turnover there. And that shot just deflects up high and into the netting over the glass. Patrick Brown, what an opportunity after a horrendous turnover by the Avalanche in the defensive zone. But Brown's not able to put that one in the net. 4:11 to go. Attacking zone draw for the Golden Knights coming up. Russia Oilers, man. I don't see him playing for another NHL team. I think he goes back to Russia. Taken now. One back there by Nolan Patrick on the faceoff. Vegas setting up in the offensive zone. Sent around now. Vegas with it. Knocked off the puck, though, there. Hard in the corner. A lot of pushing and shoving back and forth. Golden Knights trying to keep it in. Colorado trying to get it out. Not able to. And that one is cleared all the way down. It's going to be icing, though, against the Avalanche. And Vegas will march right back down to the Colorado end for this faceoff. 3:50 left in the second. That one, though, one back by Nazem Kadri. Jack Johnson backhands it up the boards. That's out of the zone and cleared for the Avalanche. Coming after it now, dumped into the offensive zone. That one is now going to be icing against Vegas as nobody's able to get a stick on that. And it will come down to the other end of the ice now for an attacking zone draw for Colorado with 3:39 to go. Chanel, what is going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for watching. Really, really appreciate it. Great to see you in the chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We got our 3-1 game here late in period number 2. Colorado wins the faceoff. Trying to get set up in the offensive zone. Nathan MacKinnon with the puck. MacKinnon now back to the point. Played by Barron. Long shot in. That one gets knocked down in front, and Thompson's able to find it and cover it up for the save. 3:26 to go in the period. I mean, Oilers, man. Eichel still has a bunch of years left on his contract, so have no idea what things are going to be like that far down the road. No idea what teams' cap situations are going to be. No idea which teams are going to be good and which ones aren't. That's why it's completely pointless to look that far ahead, because you have no idea what the league is going to even look like at that point. So it's moved up now. Played here. Colorado in the offensive zone. Another shot there. And Burakovsky buries it. Andre Burakovsky rips one under the bar on Thompson. And it's a 3-2 game as the Avalanche get that goal right back. And Colorado makes it 3-2 as Andre Burakovsky is able to take advantage of the inability of Vegas to clear the zone. Bad turnover there by Vegas, and then Burakovsky absolutely snipes it under the bar on Logan Thompson. And that is gonna bring this to within 1 goal. 3:05 to go in the second period. And we are back underway here. Vegas back to a 1-goal lead as Colorado gets it right back. Taken now down in the corner. Sakura after it. Moved up there. Bowers trying to keep it in. Krebs for Vegas. Goes back to his D. Pietrangelo to Martinez. D-to-D pass. Moved up now into the offensive zone. Here come the Golden Knights. Back on the attack. Trying to extend the lead back to 2. We got 2:35 left in the second period. This one is played here back. Moved around, top of the circle now, high slot, chance, shot, and a goal! William Karlsson gets it right back as the offense explodes here late in period number 2. And it's right back to a 2-goal lead. Vegas has their 4th. No. They did not, Oilers, man. They did leave Jeff Skinner unprotected, though, but not Eichel. So Vegas is now up 4-2 here with 2:24 to go in the second period. And that was just way too easy for William Karlsson. Just walking into the slot and letting one rip with nobody really even giving him that much of a problem. So bad defensive zone play there by the Avalanche results in a goal against, and we are back to a 2-goal game. Gonna redo this draw now in the neutral zone. One back there by the Avalanche. They dump it into the Vegas end. Sent all the way around. Down in the corner. Played there. Moved back. Taken by Roland McKeown. Taken now. He sends it to the near side. Curtis McDermott dumps it deep. Down in the corner here. Colorado trying to get their cycle game going. Working it up the boards here. Out to the neutral zone. Dumped into the attacking end. Now Vegas hard after it on the forecheck. Colorado able to move it up the wall, though, and they come up ice 3-on-3 into the offensive zone. Cross ice pass there. Deflected in. Rebound chance, and Thompson comes up huge. But we got a stoppage in play, and it looks like we might have a penalty call here. As that one into the offensive zone. What a chance here for Colorado. 2 big stops by Thompson. Sempo Ranta threw that on goal. It was deflected by Nishushkin. He made a huge pad save and then another pad stop on Kadri. And then we got the whistle right after. And the referees are talking about something here. I'm not exactly sure what the discussion is right now. We'll have to see what ends up happening, but they blew that play dead for I'm not really sure why. And looks like they're looking, maybe they have a clock problem. It looks like they're looking at something over at the scorer's table, so I think they might have a clock problem. Hey, Rob, what is going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Big hit there by Kolasar. And we're back at neutral ice now. 1.5 minutes to go in the second period. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you all so much for watching as that one deflects up and out of play. 1:26 remaining in the middle frame. Vegas with a 4-2 lead. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. Please don't forget to drop that like and subscribe if you haven't. I cover the entire NHL, so fans of every team are welcome and wanted here, and it really helps out so much and is greatly appreciated. We've got a good one going here between Colorado and Vegas, as it usually is between these two. Preseason action, but still a great Western Conference matchup. As this one is taken now by Colorado, or Vegas is going to be offside, so Colorado has it. Worked it out of their zone over the red line now. McKinnon around the D into the offensive end. Cross ice pass, just too hot to handle. Taken now by Kolasar. Vegas with it. Moved up. They've had a pretty good preseason, Rob. They've had a good preseason so far. So that one gets sent around. Under a minute to go now in the second. 52 seconds remaining. Played down low here. Krebs, backhand pass. Gets it to Patrick there. He just couldn't put it under the bar. What a chance for Vegas. And now Colorado backhands it up and out of the zone. Played now by Martinez. He works it now over the red line and dumped into the offensive zone by the Golden Knights. Under 30 seconds remaining. They're looking for one last opportunity. But we're going to get a stoppage here, and it looks like we got too many men on the ice. It's going to be a penalty call here with 25 seconds left. And, not sure who this is against, but I saw the referee doing this, which means too many men on the ice. Somebody's going to the box here late in period number 2. And it looks like it's against Colorado. Wow, very sloppy game here tonight for the Colorado Avalanche. And Dylan Sakura heads over to serve this penalty. And Vegas goes to the power play here with 24.9 seconds left in the period. It's going to be an attacking zone draw for the Golden Knights, looking to extend their lead. And the power play will carry over into the third if they do not score here. This has definitely not been the Avalanche's best game, to say the least. They've been overall very sloppy in this one. As that one is won back, and Dennis Gilbert clears it all the way down. Behind the net, Pietrangelo with it. Final 12 seconds of the period. Up now over the red line, into the offensive zone. Here comes Vegas, trying to work it to the middle. Final seconds ticking off the clock. That one is knocked down. They are not going to get a shot on goal. And that does it as the horn sounds. Period 2 has come to an end. Vegas will have a little over 1.5 minutes remaining on the power play to start the third period. But we've got some time to hang out and chat now at the intermission while we wait for period 3 to begin. A lot of scoring there in that second period. 2 goals for each team. But Vegas is able to maintain a 2-goal lead, and they head into the third, up 4-2. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you guys all so much for being here. Very much appreciated. Please don't forget to drop that like. It helps get more people in the chat hanging out with us, watching, and helps the channel a ton. Also, please subscribe if you are new. I cover the entire league, so fans of all teams are welcome and wanted here. And really, really appreciate everybody in the chat tonight enjoying some preseason action between the Golden Knights and Avalanche. All right, Oilers, man. See you later. Have a great night. Hopefully talk to you soon. Thank you so much for coming by. Really, really appreciate it. It's been a pretty good game so far. We'll see what the final 20 minutes bring us. But we are through 20. Or we are through 40, excuse me, and we have 20 remaining. So one more period of hockey to go. Definitely, Rob. Absolutely. It's been a very, very good start for the Bills. Obviously, the first game wasn't ideal, but they've absolutely killed it since then. And they are definitely looking good to start this season. No doubt about it. But we're here at the intermission waiting for period number 3. It's like I said, it's been a pretty solid game so far. Vegas with the 4-2 lead, and Vegas will have a little over a minute and a half of power play time to start the third. We'll see if they can extend their lead on that. But we've got some time to just kind of hang out and chill in the chat now while we wait for period 3 to commence. Hey, Patricia, what is going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Was Brett Hull a mercenary? What do you mean by that, Craig? Was Brett Hull a mercenary? I'm not sure what you mean by that. Craig, what is going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. And yes, I agree. I am extremely excited for hockey to be back. We are 1 week away to the day, 1 week away from opening night in the NHL for the regular season. So very, very, very happy to have hockey back, 100%. But I appreciate everybody coming by tonight. Thank you all so, so much. It's great to be in the chat with all of you guys, have a chance to talk to you, talk about hockey, have some fun, watch a great hockey game, enjoy it, and it's awesome to be back streaming. This is the 5th preseason game that I've done so far this preseason, trying to get into the groove for the regular season, and it's great to have hockey back. Joey, what is going on? Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really, really appreciate it. Great to see you in the chat. Oh, Chase Cups are money? I mean, Brett Hull's one of the... I get what you mean. Like, he didn't stay on one team. Like, he wasn't, like, committed to one team. Like, he played for a lot of different teams to try and, win. And that's what's gonna happen. You could. So basically, there's like 2 routes when you're a great goal scorer like that. So, like Brett Hull played for a lot of different teams and was, a great goal scorer for a lot of different teams. And that's one way. I guess if you want to call him a mercenary, then sure. That's just one way of doing it. You go bounce around, play for whatever team wants you the most, and try and win cups. And on the other side, you kind of have the Alex Ovechkin way of doing it, which is stay with one team your entire career. But, Brett Hull was an extremely sought-after player. That's like, he was able to play for so many different teams and so many different good teams because those good teams really wanted Brett Hull on their team. But I don't know if that makes him a mercenary, but it's definitely a different approach than, say, an Ovechkin who has played his entire career in one city. So I do get what you're saying there for sure. But we are here, second intermission, waiting for period number 3. Should be a pretty good third period coming up here. I think Colorado is going to be pushing hard to try and get back in this game, and this has certainly not been the best-looking Colorado Avalanche performance that I've seen. So I would imagine that Jared Bednar is probably giving it to him in the locker room. Like, they just have not been on it tonight. I think that I wouldn't be surprised if they come out with a big push in the third. And for Vegas, I mean, they've got a 2-goal lead heading into the third period. And they're just going to want to, hold that lead and make sure that they walk out of here with a W. We can check the other action going on right now. There's not much left going on in the NHL, although the Arizona-LA game has started. So I can probably set... That game's been going on for a few minutes at least now. They're in the first. Arizona and LA has begun. That was the 10:30 game tonight, the latest start time, and that one is still 0-0, just a few minutes in. Kraken and Canucks are also still 0-0. First intermission, they are getting ready for the second period there. And then, let's see, Stars held on to win 3-1 over St. Louis, so that game has gone final. So only 3 games still going on right now. Obviously, this one that we're doing right now. And then Seattle, Vancouver's 0-0. And the Kings, right as I was talking about it, the Kings have taken a 1-0 lead over the Coyotes in the first. They would have to unload a lot of salary to be able to do that, Craig. They would have to... I mean, Eichel's a $10 million cap hit, and Vegas is over the cap already to begin with when you take away LTIR money. So they would have to unload some serious contracts to be able to pull that off. I mean, you're talking about Pacioretty being gone and another top 6 player being gone for them to be able to afford that. Whether that be Pacioretty and Smith or Pacioretty and Marchessault or something like that. I mean, they would have to unload 2 big salaries to be able to afford Eichel. I had the app up. I didn't even check how much time was left in the intermission. I'd say we're probably about halfway through. No, wow. We're actually way more than that. We only got about 3 minutes left of intermission, and then we're going to be starting the third period. So this intermission went by pretty fast, actually, which I think I can credit the chat for that, keeping it interesting here during the break. So thank you guys for that. We are not far away from the start of the third. This should be a fun final 20 minutes here. Again, really, really appreciate everybody in here watching. Everyone, hope you're having a great night. Hopefully you're enjoying the stream. Hopefully you're enjoying having hockey back. And I am getting back into the groove of streaming on a regular basis. This is my 5th preseason game. I did 3 last week. This is 2 of 3 this week. My final preseason game stream will be tomorrow night for the Washington Capitals against the Boston Bruins at 7 p.m. And that's going to be it for the preseason. And then next Tuesday is opening night in the NHL. I'll be doing a doubleheader for both Tampa Bay versus Pittsburgh and Seattle versus Vegas on opening night. Hey, what's going on, Sal? Welcome in. Sal from Behind the Arc Basketball has joined the chat. What's going on, man? Thank you so much for stopping by. Much appreciated. If you guys like basketball, Sal from Behind the Arc does college and NBA. So you can get your full basketball fix from Behind the Arc. Oh, geez. Damn, Sal. Fire alarm went off in the Grizzlies arena. That sucks. That's an abrupt way to end the game early right there. Jeez. But thank you for coming by and stopping in. Much appreciated. We've got a pretty good one going here between Colorado and Vegas. Vegas has the 4-2 lead heading into the final frame. They will also have a minute 35 of power play time to start the third period, and we'll see if they can extend the lead, but definitely expecting Colorado to push back here and try and get back in this game. We're just kind of waiting for the period to begin here. It's only got a couple minutes of intermission left, so I would expect puck drop within the next 2. Nope. Oh, yikes. Well, that's tough. That's tough, Sal. Jeez. Yeah, never good to hear about that. But, well, that would have been cool, I guess, doing a triple header for sure. But, looks like we got a team with some issues there, so it got canceled. Damn, you never wanna see that. Well, maybe the NHL app was lying to me. The NHL app says that intermission should be over for this game, and it's just not. So, they're literally still at the intermission break. So, not exactly sure what the difference is with the app and what's actually happening here, but we should be pretty close to the start of the third. I don't know why the app was saying that intermission is ended, even though the players are not even back out on the ice yet. All right, this will be the last commercial break. Okay. This will be the last commercial break, and then we'll get going. Finally. Feel like the last 2 minutes have been like 10 minutes. Yo, what is going on, Red Rubber? Thank you so much for stopping by, man. Really great to see you in the chat. I know it's been a big night in the baseball world for sure, with the Red Sox Yankees going on. Welcome in, man. I appreciate you coming by to say hello. Very much appreciated. And of course, awesome to see you in the chat as always. So thank you so much. We're getting ready for third period action here. Vegas has got a 2-goal lead and some power play time to start the third. We'll see if Colorado has that pushback or not, or if Vegas holds on. But It's shaping up to be a pretty fun final 20 minutes here. We'll see how it goes. It's been a decent game so far. Not quite as electric as the Chicago-Detroit game that I did last night. That was a wild one. But we'll see what the final 20 minutes has in store. Maybe Colorado ties this thing up and all of a sudden, things get that electric. We'll have to wait and see. It's going to be a fun one, though, for sure. Nice little bit of a late night stream for me here on the East Coast. It's now hit 11 p.m. And this one's going to be going till about 11:30, maybe a little after. So definitely a later game for me, but that's fine. Got to get used to that because I think I'm going to be doing quite a few late games this year. A lot of double headers in my plans for this season, including opening night a week from today, when I'll be doing both ESPN games on opening night, Tampa versus Pittsburgh and Vegas versus Seattle. But let's see. I think this is going to bring us to the start of the third now. This commercial break has pretty much come to an end. Whoops. And yeah, teams are out. Looks like they're ready for the start of the third. And we'll see what the final frame of this one is like as we head into it here with 20 minutes to go. So again, really, really appreciate everybody watching. Really, really appreciate everybody coming by. Thank you guys so much for being here and supporting the channel, supporting the stream, and being a part of the action tonight as we are ready to start the third. Teams are lining up now at center ice, getting ready here. And about 20 seconds or so, and we'll probably be underway. Johnny, what is going on? Welcome in. I mean, Vegas has all the control right now. So, I mean, this is certainly Vegas's game to lose with a 2-goal lead with 20 minutes to go. It's the ball's in Vegas's court to hold this lead. I would say that they are most likely to win this game. That doesn't mean that Colorado can't come back because that's not the case at all. But it's certainly leaning towards Vegas right now, as they are on the power play here to start the third, and into the offensive zone they come. 1:22 of power play time remaining, just getting going here in the third period. Second intermission has come to an end, and here's a long shot in, back down, rebound, and they score! Alec Martinez with his second goal of the game on the power play. It's 5-2. Vegas, not even 30 seconds in, extends the lead. And that answers that question. Vegas is in complete control now with a 3-goal lead in the third period. They go up 5-2. Alec Martinez scores his second goal of the night, and the first shot went off the post, but the rebound comes right out to Martinez, and he scores the power play goal. And this has been a very, very sloppy game for the Colorado Avalanche. Jared Bednar is not going to be happy about tonight's performance. As here's Colorado now, down by 3, trying to get it back in the offensive zone. Pinch there from Johnson. Down low, played by Burakovsky. He's got some help. Taken here, up past McKinnon, though, and that one taken away by Vegas. Into the offensive zone. Here come the Golden Knights. Thrown in there. Johansson with the glove stop as he grabs that one out of the air and covers it up. So Jonas Johansson playing in this game after Francouz got injured for the Avalanche and left the game with the injury. Jonas Johansson's come in here And I believe he's given up 2 goals since coming in. And hasn't been a stellar performance. Actually, maybe it was 3. He may have given up 3 here. No, Francouz gave up 2, and Johansson has given up 2 now. So both goaltenders for the Avalanche have given up 2 goals. Oh no, that would be 3 then. And there's 4! Never mind, the app just hasn't updated yet, I guess, because they said 6 of 8. But no, he's given up 4 goals now. Francouz gave up 2. Johansson had given up 3. Now it is 4 as Peyton Krebs gets a deflection on this with the stick, and it goes 5. No, it looked like it might have gone 5-0. Actually went under the arm. Under the arm there. And over the pad. And it is 6-2. 6-2 Vegas. And they are in, well, they're now just flat out dominating this game. And I think Colorado is going to need another goaltending option than Jonas Johansson if that injury to Francouz is anything serious. Because Johansson is not an NHL caliber goaltender. As that one goes in and he sends that one off the glass. Colorado trying to clear. Yeah, that's definitely not looking good, Johnny. That is why I do not bet preseason games, because you never know what lineup, who's going to be in the lineup and who's not in the preseason. They play a lot of AHL players and prospects in preseason games and not regular NHL guys. So, I do not bet preseason games. Only once the regular season starts. Taken in here now, Vegas again trying to get that pass across. And it's blocked by the Avalanche, and now they're able to chip it out. God, 17:27 to go in the third. Just starting this third period, Vegas already has 2 goals. As they extended their 2-goal lead to a 4-goal lead. Isaac, what is going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Red Sox up 6-1. On the verge of eliminating the Yankees. Thank you so much for stopping in. Great to see you in the chat, as always, Isaac. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's taken now. Puck's in the neutral zone. Both teams digging forward in front of the Vegas bench. Golden Knights come away with it, regrouping in their own zone. Zach Whitecloud with it. Moved up the boards. Now to the middle. Pass doesn't connect. Chandler Stevenson curls back and takes it. He'll try the breakout again. Under 17 minutes now to go. Kind of mercifully for the Avalanche here. As Vegas throws that one in front. Nobody there. Colorado able to get to it and send it to the corner. Maltsev dodges that hit, but Vegas' forechecking pressure takes the puck. Moved down in the corner. Sent out across there. Colorado knocks it down and is able to clear it out of their end. It's going to go all the way down, though, on edge, and that is icing. Colorado cannot change lines. They ice the puck with 16.5 to go. And it will be an attacking zone draw coming up here for the Golden Knights. All right, here we go now. That one back there. Vegas takes it now, cycling around in the offensive zone. Nolan Patrick, drop pass for Miramonov there. He brings it down low. Can't get that pass in front. It's taken away by the Colorado D. Now Kolasar comes in for Vegas. Got a good hit there. And Colorado is able to clear the zone. However, Vegas brings it right back in. Shot there by Coughlin, and that one just goes wide. He gets checked by Johnson. Trying to go across ice. That one's poked away. Here comes Colorado up ice. 2-on-1. Miramonov, the only one back, and Thompson makes a save. Rantanen with the shot there. Thompson with the saving goal. Now McKinnon has it, working around the offensive zone. Drop pass back from McDermott. Long shot there. That one goes wide. Rebound pops out, but not able to get it in there. And covering it up is Thompson. 15:33 to go in the third. It's still a 6-2 game. Offensive zone faceoff coming up now for the Avalanche. Great opportunities, but Thompson comes up big in goal. He has had a very strong game here for the Golden Knights. And certainly looks like he's going to be their third goaltender this year. It's going to be Brossoit and Leonard as the tandem. But if they need a call-up, it's going to be Logan Thompson based on the way it looks like the way he's played tonight and the way he's been playing. Taking now Vegas right back into the offensive zone. We got a penalty call coming up. Alex Pietrangelo just took a stick up high. And I believe it was Nathan McKinnon's. So McKinnon high-sticked Pietrangelo. And Vegas is going to go back to the power play here. And this has a chance to get really, really ugly. As it's already 6-2. And this could get even more one-sided with the power play chance here. Oh, boy. Oh, no, it was Rantanen's stick. Okay. McKinnon was also right over there. I thought it was McKinnon because he was closest, but it was actually Mikko Rantanen's stick. So, minor penalty to Rantanen for high sticking, and Vegas back to the power play. Jonathan, what is going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. Really, really appreciate it. Great to see you in the chat. Good early clear there by the penalty kill of the Avalanche. 15:05 to go in the third. Vegas now up into the offensive zone. Trying to get a shot off here. Wrap around behind the net. Just passed out in front. 1:40 remaining of power play time. Taken down to the half boards now. Nicholas Hague, long shot there, and Johansson makes the save. Through traffic, 1:33 left on the power play. Going to be an offensive zone faceoff for the Golden Knights here, trying to extend this lead even further. Face-off, stalemate in the Colorado zone. And now we got a stoppage. It looks like we have another penalty call coming up here. And this one's going to be against the Golden Knights, so we're going to get some 4-on-4 action. Peyton Krebs is headed to the box for Vegas. Looks like he is giving it to the referee. He is not happy. It's a holding call against Peyton Krebs. And we're going to get some 4-on-4 action here. Both teams have a guy in the box. That is the second holding call against Krebs tonight. So he's got to stop doing that. And he is still not happy with the referee. But either way here, we got 4-on-4 action for 1:20. Colorado in the offensive zone. Trying to get a goal back here. They're down by 4 in the third. 14.5 remaining in the period and in the game. Unless there's a miraculous comeback that sends it to overtime. Taken now, cross ice. Backhanded down in the corner now. And that one gets cleared back and out. And Justin Barron goes back to get it for the Avalanche. 47 seconds of 4-on-4 time remaining. Up into the offensive zone. Big check there by McKinnon right in front of the Vegas bench. Colorado gets possession back. Roscoe, what is going on? Welcome in. Dan, what is going on? Welcome in. Great to see you guys in the chat. Welcome to the stream. We got third period action here. Vegas dominating the Colorado Avalanche. And this has just been a very, very sloppy game for Colorado. They don't have their full NHL lineup in, obviously, especially on the back end. A lot of, AHL defensemen out there. But it's not been a good showing from the Avalanche and a very, very sloppy game on their part. As the 4-on-4 is coming to an end here. Colorado's going to get a brief power play now. Krebs still in the box for 25 seconds. Colorado is set up in the offensive zone with the puck. See if they can take advantage of this. Back out now. Top of the circle. Shot in there, and they score! Mikko Rantanen, second power play goal of the game. Gets it back within 3 as they score here. Nice deflection in front, and we have ourselves a 6-3 hockey game. And that is a big one for Colorado to try and make this close again. As they get another power play goal, their second of the game. And that makes it 6-3 with 12:57 to go. I am a Bruins fan, Dan, but I cover the entire NHL on this channel. And the Avalanche are my second favorite team. They are my... I'm a Bruins fan first and foremost, but the Avalanche are my second favorite team. As this one gets moved up now over the red line. They have been since 2001, when I was 5 years old and they won the Stanley Cup. As that one, nice stop there, holding the post was Johansson. And we're going to head to commercial break here. 12:41 left in the third. Colorado gets one back after giving up quite a few at the beginning of this period. They gave up 2 quick ones, but they get one back. It's a 6-3 game here. Just about 12 minutes to go. We'll see what happens the rest of the way. But welcome in, everybody. Thank you all so much for watching. Please don't forget to hit that thumbs up and subscribe. I cover the entire NHL, so fans of every team are welcome and wanted here. I'll be streaming all different teams, all season long, all playoffs long. It's going to be a great year, again, of hockey content here at Off the Wall Hockey, so make sure you follow along. Really, really appreciate everybody coming by tonight. We are exactly 1 week away from the start of the regular season. Tuesday night, Pittsburgh and Tampa Bay start things off. And then Seattle and Vegas play the nightcap. I will be live for both of those games next Tuesday. Doubleheader opening night. It's going to be a whole lot of fun. And it's going to be awesome to have real meaningful hockey back on TV. As I'll be doing one more preseason game, and that is tomorrow night for the Washington Capitals against the Boston Bruins. And that will be my final preseason game stream. And then after that, we'll be getting ready for Tuesday night and the start of regular season action. But really, really excited for this year. It's going to be a whole lot of fun. A full 82-game NHL season back. Normal divisions back. Normal schedule back where you play every team. And just really, really happy that hockey is back. So... hopefully, you guys are just as excited, and we have a great year here at Off the Wall Hockey. Grow the community, and keep everyone having fun and enjoying the game of hockey. So, this one's taken now. Moved up now. Dumped in there. And nice pad save there by Jonas Johansson, and he'll cover that one. 12:29 left in the third. Another attacking zone draw coming up now for Vegas. I'll be doing some of their games, Dan. I mean, I'm going to be doing games for all 32 NHL teams. So, there'll be some nights I'll be doing Avs, some nights I'll be doing any different team. I do like 1 or 2 games a night, and I usually do like 4 or 5 games per week is the plan this year, to do like 4 or 5 games a week in the regular season, and I'll be doing all different teams. It's going to be different every night, the matchups. As it's taken now. 12:05 to go in the third. Taken there and flipped out by Colorado. Coming right back the other way. Vegas dumps it in. Miramonov there deflected it in, and then that one goes high off glass and out of play. from the Colorado zone, and Vegas is going to get another offensive zone faceoff. 11:51. Yeah, Florida's going to be good this year, I think, Jonathan. Absolutely. Florida should be a very good team this year. 6-3 lead here for Vegas. Attacking zone draw. They win it back. Zach Whitecloud with it. Gets it to the half boards. Played there by Janmark. Down to the corner. Taken now. Moved out looking for a play in front. That is Nolan Patrick. Now it gets sent through. Haig with a jump pinch in there. Keeps it in the offensive zone. Janmark behind the net. Off the backside of the net. Colorado trying to take it. Burakovsky up the middle. And that one gets to a teammate over the red line and dumped into the offensive zone. Forechecking pressure coming now from Colorado. They send this one down. Vegas trying to work it out of their zone. Not able to yet, though. Cleared up and away. 11 minutes remaining here in the third. Played here. Vegas regrouping back in their own zone. It's Miramonov with it up the sideboards. Now moved in. Taken here off the boards. Cleared again by Colorado. Dumped out there all the way down. Pass was too far in front, though, and that's going to be an icing call against the Golden Knights. 10:39 remaining in the third, and the Avalanche will get an attacking zone face-off here after that icing call. We'll have an opportunity to try and get another one back and make this a 2-goal game. And if they cut this down to a 2-goal game, that will really, really make things interesting for sure. And it will be very, very close. Yo, Jack, what is going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Great to see you down in the chat, as always. As that one, Vegas takes it away in their defensive zone, and they work it out over the red line. Dumped now into the offensive zone. In behind, Justin Barron plays it. We got a collision there. Both guys trying to get the puck out. Taken here, Colorado to neutral ice, but not with possession. And now Vegas coming back the other way into the offensive zone. Back to the blue line there. On the half boards now. 10-10 remaining in the third. We are almost halfway through the period. It's a 6-3 hockey game as Chandler Stevenson plays it on the half boards. Now out by the blue line. Kadri helps steal that one away along with Nishushkin. And Colorado's able to clear, but they're going to head off for a line change. Taken down now. Vegas regrouping in their own zone. Golden Knights just methodical with the puck here, not wanting to turn it over. Trying to bring it into the offensive end, but Megna steals it back for the Avalanche. And he plays it to McDermott, and that one is moved up. Taken now back the other way. Here comes Carlson for the Golden Knights. High slot. Shot there. That one goes wide. Carlson has it now down in the corner. Passes it over to Krebs. Cross ice now on the near side, and Johansson comes across and makes a save there. And he smothers that one, covers it up. We have an attacking zone face-off for the Golden Knights when we come back. But we're going to head to commercial break first. 9:13 remaining in the third period. And Vegas has a 3-goal lead over Colorado. 6-3 in this one. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you all so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Great to see everyone in the chat. Please don't forget that thumbs up and subscribe if you are new. I cover the entire NHL, so fans of every team are welcome and wanted here. Really, really great to see everybody in the chat tonight as we do another preseason game. I got one more coming up tomorrow for Washington versus Boston, and then it will be regular season action from there on out. And I cannot wait for meaningful hockey to be back, to say the least. So, going to be an exciting year for sure. And really, really appreciate everybody stopping in tonight and joining the stream and joining the chat. Hopefully you guys are enjoying it and having a good time here as we enjoy some preseason NHL action. Last night was quite the game. I did Chicago and Detroit, and that was a wild one last night. tons of scoring. The final score was 6-4, which could potentially be the final score of this one. Chicago got out to a big lead early, and then Detroit came storming back, but Chicago ended up taking home the win at the end of the third. But that was a heck of a hockey game last night, and this has been another fun one tonight. It'd get a little even better if Colorado makes this a little bit closer. But we've seen some pretty fun games this preseason, which is good because preseason hockey isn't always the greatest, to say the least. Sometimes it's a little on the boring side, but I've been lucky with the games that I've streamed this preseason. A lot of them have been really good. So hopefully we get a great one tomorrow between Boston and Washington. It's usually a pretty rugged matchup when those two teams face off. But here we go now. Long shot there. Vegas keeps it in the offensive zone. 9 minutes to go. Trying to get the cycle game going. Dragon Star, what is going on? Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Isaac, thank you for the update. The Red Sox move on to the ALDS. They have beaten the Yankees 6-2. Thank you for that update, Isaac. Very, very much appreciated. Played here now. Colorado working around the offensive zone. Gilbert with it. Cross-ice pass. That gets knocked down, but not with possession, and that shot gets fired wide. Now we got a penalty call coming up here. And it's going to be a cross-check against Nicholas Hague. So Hague is going to head to the penalty box here with 8:26 to go. And Colorado, who has a couple of power play goals in this game, it's a hooking call. My apologies, not cross-checking, hooking. And that was against Mikko Rantanen going to the corner there. And Colorado, who's got a couple of power play goals, has a chance to cut into this lead with another power play opportunity here. Yo, HTH, what a legend. Hot Take Hockey is in the chat. Thank you so much, John, for stopping by, man. Really, really appreciate it. Great to see you on the stream, as always. And we've got an interesting one here. We'll see if Colorado can cut this to 2. This could get real interesting down to the wire here. Still got 8:10 to go, so decent amount of time left. Move now. Colorado set up in the offensive zone. And they score! Andrei Burakovsky with his second of the game. It's another power play marker for the Avalanche. And they make it 6-4 here with 8:04 remaining. And things just got really interesting. That is a big one to cut into the lead here and make it a 2-goal game late. It's not quite over yet. Not quite over yet. I don't know, Dan. It's awful early for cup predictions. I will be doing my prediction video this coming weekend, though, and I'll probably throw in an early cup pick in that. But be on the lookout for that this coming weekend. But I haven't made my final predictions yet, so that should be coming out on Saturday. It's taken now. We are back underway. 7:40 to go in the third period. Dan, what is going on? Welcome in. They're definitely going to be in the thick of the playoff race. I think there's going to be a very good team from the Atlantic that gets left out, because I think, when you look at Tampa Bay, Boston, Florida, Toronto, and Montreal, they're 5 playoff hopeful teams right there. And I don't know, unless the Atlantic sends 5 teams to the playoffs and the Metro somehow only sends 4, I think it's going to be tough. I mean, it's going to be a tough fight between all of those teams there. So we'll see if the Avs make it or not, or if the Habs make it or not. Not the Avs. The Avs are definitely going to make the playoffs, but we'll see if the Habs make it or not. But they're definitely going to be in the thick of that playoff race all season long. How many goals do I think Cole Caulfield will score? I mean, he's got so much talent. He's got a wicked shot. We know how good he is. He is still young. I mean, there's going to be a little bit of, some youth there. I'm going to say 32 goals for Caulfield this year. I'm going to say 32 goals, 30 assists, and 62 points for Cole Caulfield. As the Avalanche are going to get another power play here. It's a holding call against Sven Barchi of Vegas, and the Avalanche are going to go right back to the power play. They just scored a power play goal to cut the lead to 2, and they have a chance to cut it to 1 here as they get another man advantage opportunity. Justin Barron goes back to get this good early clear by the Vegas penalty kill. Moving it up now through the neutral zone. McKinnon with speed, passed up into the offensive zone. Back to the blue line here. Sent in, top of the circle, now in front, chance. Thompson with a big save! Logan Thompson with a great stop there. Minute 25 of power play remaining. 6:20 left in the third. Colorado down by a couple, looking to get back into it. Taken now down low. Back to the blue line. Taken now, cross ice. That one taken by McKinnon. Out to the point. Barron back to McKinnon. Top of the circle. Into the middle. Trying to get that through. Doesn't get through cleanly. Avs maintain possession though. Stolen away there by Vegas. Here they come shorthanded up ice. And Magna rips down. I think that was Chandler Stevenson. And that is going to do it for the power play. 47 seconds left. We're going to get some 4-on-4 as Magna takes down Stevenson there. And that draws the holding call, this time against Colorado. And back-to-back holding calls brings us some 4-on-4 hockey. As we'll get 47 seconds of 4-on-4. And then after that, Vegas will get an abbreviated power play after that. Profion, what is going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Winnipeg absolutely should be a playoff team, Dan. Absolutely. I think Winnipeg is going to finish quite high up in the Central Division this year. As this one is taken now. Colorado up ice, 4-on-4. Curled back in the neutral zone. Now Murray with speed into the offensive end. 30 seconds of 4-on-4 remains. 5:20 now left in the third period. Taken there, cross ice. Both teams digging for it along the sideboards. Colorado trying to maintain possession but can't. Here comes Vegas back the other way. And a diving poke check there. Great job on the back check by the Avalanche. Final seconds of the 4-on-4 rolling off the clock now. And Vegas is going to get an abbreviated power play here. Minute 10 of power play time. With Magna still in the box, we'll see if they can extend the lead back to 3 or if Colorado kills this off. They definitely have a shot to, Dan, absolutely. As that one goes into the high slot. And that one is blocked by the Curtis McDermott, Avs penalty killer. 4.5 left now in the third. 47 seconds of power play time left. Back out to the face-off dot. Cross to Martinez. Playing the half wall. Down in the corner. 35 seconds of power play time remaining. Alec Martinez has it for Vegas. Now he gets it to William Karlsson. Karlsson into the middle to Stevenson. Now to the other side. And that shot from Pietrangelo gets ripped wide. Moved into the middle here. 20 seconds left of man advantage time. Karlsson curls back to the blue line. Now to Pietrangelo. Cross ice. Karlsson couldn't rip that one off with a one-timer. Sends it back to the blue line. Martinez's shot is blocked. That one is taken by Colorado, but they don't get it out of the zone. Horrible turnover there by Colorado, not getting that puck out. And now they finally do as the power play comes to an end. And Magna is out of the box. We are back to 5-on-5 hockey. The problem, though, is there's only 3.5 minutes left. And Colorado is still down by 2. Vegas setting up in the offensive zone. Now Colorado comes and takes it around their own net. Magna works it out through the neutral zone, but Pietrangelo gets it for the Golden Knights. 3:10 remaining in the third period. Vegas back into the offensive zone, looking to put this game away. Nice hit there, though, by Justin Barron. He comes back the other way now for the Avs. Trying to get a shot. High shot in. Thompson with a save. And he stops the rebound chance as well. Another long bomb from the point from Jack Johnson, but it's blocked. Now Vegas comes up ice into the offensive zone. Shot there goes well wide off glass. Back the other way now. Colorado back to the attack. 2:35 to go in the third. Cross-ice pass there. Ill-advised from Barron, and it gets stolen by the Golden Knights, who just flip it up and out of their zone. Into the offensive end now. Puck's down in the corner. McKinnon takes a hit. Vegas gets the puck. Hard forechecking pressure here now from the Golden Knights. Nolan Patrick can't maintain that one, though, and now it's taken up and out by Colorado. Back the other way. McKinnon trying to get behind the D. Pass into the middle to Kadri with a shot. That's a blocker save for Thompson. We have an empty net now for Colorado. They have pulled Johansson, and we have an empty net for the Avalanche here. So the extra attacker is on. Under 2 minutes to go in the third, and they're down by a couple goals. There's a turnover. That almost ends up in an empty net goal. Burakovsky down in the corner now. Does give it away, but gets it right back from Lesishin. Moved up now. Dumped in there by the Avalanche. Trying to establish some forechecking pressure. Cleared by Vegas, though, all the way down. And that's an icing call against the Golden Knights. 1:26 remaining in the third period. Avalanche down by a couple. They need not just one, but 2 very quick goals here. And they're going to use their timeout to try and draw something up on the whiteboard here. Colorado timeout with 1:26 remaining. Empty net for them, down by 2. Looking for a couple of quick ones here to try and tie it and force overtime. Thank you guys all for watching. Really, really appreciate it. Great to have everybody in the chat. Please don't forget to drop that like and hit that subscribe button if you're new. I cover the entire NHL, so fans of all teams are welcome and wanted here. Really, really appreciate you all tuning in tonight. And Colorado still at their bench going over what they want to do off of this face-off. They drew up something on the whiteboard there. Obviously, you got to win the face-off cleanly for those kind of plays to work. But we'll see. We'll see what they're able to do. Empty net with 1:26 remaining. They need 2. Ozone draw here for the Avalanche. And that one is won back by Kadri, but now it's a stalemate for it as the wings come in. Colorado not able to keep it in the offensive zone. Here comes Vegas, and they score! Lesishin for the Golden Knights is able to put that one away. The empty net goal makes it 7-4, and that is going to finish this one off. And that will do it for the empty net as Johansson comes back in the game. And it is 7-4 now, Golden Knights, as they get the final goal needed to really put this one away. It's a 3-goal lead again now with 1:15 remaining. And Jake Lesishin there gets the empty netter. Krebs gets another assist. He's had multiple in this game. And that is going to do it here. As a quick icing, though, against Vegas right off of the ensuing faceoff brings us another whistle with 1:05 remaining in the third, and that will come back down to the Golden Knights' end. Colorado does not pull the goaltender for an extra attacker again. Figured that they're not coming back from down by 3. Vegas wins that face-off back, and they just clear it up and out of the zone. Final minute now of the third. Taken here at neutral ice into the offensive end. Colorado trying to get some more pressure in the attacking zone here, but Vegas comes away with it. Patrick Brown up the boards, and that goes to the neutral zone. 42 seconds left. Colorado dumps it back in. Sent around the boards. Down to the corner there. Taken by Miramonov. Final 30 seconds now. Into the offensive zone. Here comes Vegas again. Already up by 3. Happy to just eat it along the sideboards and kill the clock. Colorado finally chips it out, and they come back the other way. Into the offensive zone. I think that Sherwood in on the attack. Haven't seen much of this fourth line in the third period because of so much special teams play. Final 5 seconds now of the third. Vegas backhands it up and out. And that is going to do it. The horn has sounded. This one goes final. And the Vegas Golden Knights beat the Colorado Avalanche 7-4 in preseason action here tonight. And that is going to do it for this one, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. Congratulations to Vegas on the win, although it's preseason. It doesn't actually count for much. But Vegas had a solid game. They played well tonight. Pretty sloppy on the Avalanche side of things, but it's the preseason. It doesn't count for anything, and they can come back tomorrow and be better tomorrow. So, that is going to do it here for this one. Thank you guys all so much for watching. Yes, I will be live streaming some Habs games this year, Dan, absolutely. I should be live streaming at least 1 or 2 games from all 32 NHL teams this season. I plan on streaming every single team at some point this year. So, yes, I will be doing Habs. But my next stream, guys, is going to be tomorrow night. Washington Capitals against the Boston Bruins at 7 p.m. Eastern. And that is going to be my final preseason stream as far as games go. And then, obviously, regular season is coming 1 week away from tonight, and I'll be live for both opening night games on ESPN between Pittsburgh versus Tampa Bay and then Seattle versus Vegas. But anyway, guys, that's going to do it for me here tonight. Please don't forget to subscribe and hit that thumbs up if you haven't. I cover the entire NHL, so fans of all teams are welcome and wanted here. And I'll be streaming play-by-play all season long. So we'd love to have you become part of the community here. We have a lot of fun during streams, especially as the streams get bigger as we get into the season. It's a whole lot of fun. And we really appreciate you watching. Hope you have a great night. And have a great rest of the week if I don't get a chance to talk to you again. Thank you guys so much. Talk to you all soon.